Hi again, everybody. Time to talk a little cross country. I'm voice of the bus, Mark Johnson. Mark Wetmore, coach of the Buffalo's cross country team, joining us for a couple of minutes. A couple of weeks ago, nice couple of events. You had the Notre Dame event up in South Bend. The women take first, men come in second. And then the following day here at home, always a great event, the Rocky Mountain Shootout. The Buffs take both the titles.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, due to an evolving complication with the NCAA qualifying system, we had to split our teams for the first time in 25 years and send a group out to Notre Dame. The presumed varsity, but not absolute. Anyway, the women had a good run out there. The men, not so great, but that's what the next 5 weeks are for. And then the next day, race back home. The emerging varsities were able to defend our titles here at the shootout for the 47th year or something like that.
Been a long time. A lot of success there. Hey, for the men's team you're talking about, not having the effort that you wanted or performance, what are you looking for from that group as it evolves?
Well, they've done a lot of hard work in the last 10 weeks, and I think I may not have had them as rested as they needed to be for a C-level, very flat course against some teams that were a little more tuned up. So, yeah, we got 4 or 5 weeks to get tuned up.
You talk about kind of the evolving process of qualifying for the NCAA. Is that challenging, trying to alter what you've normally done?
Yeah, you got an hour and a half. There are 9 regions 2 weeks before the NCAA, from which are selected 2 teams per region, and then 13 teams on an at-large basis. Those teams are determined by who they beat during the year and who beat them and who those teams beat, and and some bones on a black cloth, and it's complicated. But anyway, we needed to go to Notre Dame and beat some teams that would do well later in the year. The women did, the men not so. So we still have some work to do.
Well, the good news is they're not going to be testing us on what he just went through there, because none of us really understood it.
Neither do I.
All right, so next week now you've got coming up the Nuttycombe Invitational in Wisconsin, and then some prelims exactly. So how is this going to work for the cross-country team?
Once again, we have too many good runners for them all to be accepted into the same meet, and so the NCAA pre-nationals are our Saturday, but an excellent meet, arguably deeper, is the day before in Madison, Wisconsin. So we're sending, again, some emerging people to the Madison meet, and the top 7 men and women to the pre-nationals the next day.
All right, always complicated, but just go out and run really fast. Well, good luck.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
All right, that's cross-country coach Mark Wetmore joining us.